Working with a mapping technology expert saves time and cost by quickly identifying which sensing method is best suited for your particular application and use case. One of the most common questions in mapping and remote sensing is the difference between active and passive sensing, and when each should be used. Active sensing systems use a sensor that emits a controlled form of energy, such as laser light or radio waves, and then measure how that energy interacts with the environment when it returns to the sensor. By analyzing characteristics like time of return, intensity, refraction, and reflection, active sensors can calculate properties such as distance, shape, and sometimes material density. Common examples include laser scanning, or LiDAR, and ground-penetrating radar systems. Because the emitted energy is known and controlled, active sensing typically offers high accuracy and precision. It also performs consistently across a wide range of environmental conditions, including low light, variable light, and areas with vegetation cover that can degrade passive sensing results. Passive sensing works differently. Instead of emitting its own energy, it relies on energy from external sources, most commonly sunlight, and measures how that energy is reflected or absorbed by surfaces. Photogrammetry is a classic example of passive sensing. It uses overlapping images captured under ambient light and analyzes differences between pixels and viewpoints. From those differences, algorithms reconstruct distance and generate a three-dimensional model of space. There are clear trade-offs between these approaches. The primary advantage of active sensing is control. Because the energy source is consistent and known, results tend to be more reliable and repeatable. Active systems are also better suited for environments where vegetation or lighting conditions would otherwise limit accuracy. Passive sensing, on the other hand, is often more cost-effective for covering large areas. It leverages naturally available energy like sunlight and typically uses simpler sensors. The trade-off is sensitivity to environment conditions. Cloud cover, shadows, and changing light can negatively affect accuracy and precision. In practice, neither method is universally better than the other. The right choice often depends on factors like scale, required accuracy, environmental considerations, and budget. In many real-world mapping projects, active and passive sensing are combined to leverage the strengths of each. That's where experience matters. Not just knowing how the technology works, but when to use them. Thank you for listening to what I have to say about active versus passive sensing. If you'd like to learn more about the subject, you can check out the article I wrote about it on my Substack or LinkedIn. And if you'd like to learn more about how I can derive value for your company and your mapping needs, reach out via my website. Love to book an appointment and learn more about how your company is using mapping technology and how I can help figure out the best possible solutions for you and your team. Until then, until next time, peace.